Hello, you guys. I hope you are good. I'm gonna make this super quick. It's the last day of 2018, and I know everybody's getting their resolutions ready. You know, we're like, I'm gonna get in shape. I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna start doing that. But I'm gonna remind you of something. It's great that you want to change, and it's great that you want to become better. It's great that you want to accomplish things, and that you have goals that you want to go ahead and knock out and say, hey, you know, I did this. I got this done. That is awesome. I'm not knocking that. Please understand that, because that's all that I've been about. But I do want to remind you of something. These last few months, I'm going to be like real complete, raw honest here. I tried to start accomplishing things that I knew, not that I knew, but I was out to try to set a goal that I could prove to other people that I could do something, and that I wasn't going to quit a certain thing, and that something that I could try something new. And that wasn't what God had for me. And all it did was sidetrack me and slow me down and kind of derail me off of what I was supposed to be doing. Give you a little example. You guys know the story of David and Goliath. When David volunteered to take out Goliath, the soldiers were like, hey, you need to be smart. You're going to need that shield. You're going to need that breastplate. You're going to need that helmet. And you're going to need to carry that sword, because he's going to take you out. And while it sounded logically right, I mean, he had to protect himself. David was like, this is not who I am. That's not who I am. I don't carry a sword that's bigger than me, and I don't carry a shield that weighs more than me. And he opted out. And he said, I'm going to stick to that gift that God gave me. I'm going to stick to what I know. I'm going to stick to what works. Why? Because before he defeated Goliath, he defeated a lion and a bear in private when nobody else was watching. So he already had that confidence. He had that strength. He had that experience, because he knew that it already benefited him before. So he took that gift that God gave him. He picked up those 3 stones and he used that slingshot. And that's how he took out Goliath. The point: make sure that when you step into 2019 and you've got those goals, which is great, I'm not knocking it, but make sure what you're going to try to go do is within the gift that God gave you. Make sure you're using and you're walking into that purpose that God has planned for you to go and to help other people. Because if you're doing something to try to prove somebody else wrong, or try to prove that you can do it when you know that's not what God wants you to do, or that's not really in your heart, I want to warn you. Trust me, been there, done that. You don't want to go down that path. It's just going to derail you, slow you down, sidetrack you. It's going to start putting doubt and chatter of, am I good enough? Can I do this? Yeah, I spent the last few months like that. When I was sick, I was recovering from surgery, and all this was going on. And I was trying to accomplish 2 different things that I wasn't doing before. And it completely just derailed me. I know better now, though. So pick up a rock, you guys. Go outside, go find a rock, get a Sharpie, and write your gift. Maybe you're a writer. Maybe you're a dancer. Maybe you're supposed to be teaching. Maybe you're supposed to open a ministry. Maybe you are supposed to be going helping veterans. I don't know, whatever it is that God put in your heart. Maybe you're a barber. Maybe you speak up to other people. Maybe you've been through so many certain situations health-wise, and that you can go and help other people who are going through that right now. You never know. That situation that you're in is not just for you to be in it just for everybody's entertainment. There's a reason for every season. So you need to find your gift, write it on the rock, stick it in your pocket, and keep it with you at all times. You know why? Because when 2019 rings right around in just a few hours, take your gift and make sure you work on it every day. I don't know if David would have been able to defeat Goliath had he not defeated that bear and that lion in private. He had to work on that skill every day when nobody was watching. So make sure that you are working on the gift that God gave you every day. It doesn't need to be for hours. It doesn't need to be like massive. It's the little things, you guys, that make a really big difference. So find your rock, write your gift, work on it daily. And 2019 will not be the same as 2018. I guarantee you that. So happy New Year. Stay blessed. And I'll see you guys next year.